Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today on Amygdala, it's going to be an off-racing Clem versus GuMiho from Home Story Cup last year. Rocket requested it for his Patreon game of the month, so here we are, bottom left on Amygdala. It's going to be Clem, the French Terran player, playing Protoss against who? The Korean Terran. It is GuMiho, the Towel Terran. If you want me to cast, let's see, if you want to watch me cast live pro players like GuMiho, check out the souplive.com website. There's a link to it in the description here. Me and Laughing Games cast amazing games featuring players like GuMiho, like Byun, like Classic, and Rogue, and all those great players every couple of weeks. And let's go ahead and get started into this cast here. Gas first. We got a proxy barracks here from GuMiho on the south side. Ooh, GuMiho does love his proxies, man. We cast a best of 7 TVT featuring Byun and GuMiho proxied 4 times in the 6 games. So he does love his proxies here. So it's double gassing into a barracks here. So it's Reapers. It's a proxy Reaper here for our GuMiho. And Clem, is he scouting for it? Is he scouting for it? I want to say no. No, he's not scouting for it, and you need to when GuMiho is on the other side of the map. But he did not expand early, so that is a good thing as well. Cybernetic score coming up. We've got a Reaper here. And nope, double racks. Just 1 racks here from GuMiho far across the map here. And not blocking off the Reaper hop-up spot here is Clem. He knows how important that is because he does play Terran and plays many TVPs, but I think maybe it slipped his mind. So the probe says that's a late factory, or maybe the barracks is here. The Reaper coming up into the main base here and chrono boosting a Stalker because all that is here to defend are probes. Oh my gosh. Reaper, how many kills are we going to get? 1. Pulling the wounded probes back here. And Stalker, okay, so lost mining time and 1 probe death is all we can get for that proxy Reaper. Nexus on the way here. And a command center coming up inside the main base from GuMiho. So he is afraid of the Stalker going across the map here and sniping the SCV. That is building the command center. So he's building it here. Barracks coming up inside the main base as well, floating the racks home. Here is GuMiho, and just a little bit of a proxy here to keep Clem on his toes from GuMiho. Twilight Council is the first tech structure here from Clem. I think it's going to be Blink, because Blink is super useful against whatever the heck the Terran is going to do here, and it's GuMiho, so you do not know what he's going to do, but we've got ourselves a Cyclone here for defensive purposes, just in case it's a Stargate opening and an Oracle flying across. The Cyclone can defeat the Oracle easy peasy. So this probe, I guess, was scouting? And the Reaper says, yeah, we got 2 probe kills, baby. Who's the best? I am the best. Yes, that is the case here, Mr. Reaper. Blink being chrono boost, like I said, here from Clem. Another barracks here, so we've got a lot of Marines, a lot of Marauders into the future here from Clem. And an Adept waiting for ya. Hey, pick on someone your own size, like me, says the Adept. And the Reaper says, no, I don't think I will. I think I'm going to go home. A wise decision, I would say. So we got ourselves a second base here from GuMiho. Behind the Protoss here, but mules more than make up for that. Look, income tab. Clem is ahead, but not by much. Robotics facility on the way. 10 worker advantage here from Clem. Blink no longer being chrono boost, and a 3rd Nexus here on Amygdala at 4.5 minutes. So in most PvTs here, the Terran will launch an attack onto this 3rd base. And so Clem needs to be prepared for that around, I don't know, 6 to 8 minutes or so. Are we doing an early 3rd GuMiho? No. So it's going to be a 2-baser here with tanks with Marines, with Combat Shield, and with Stim, and with no upgrades, no engineering base here. Is it a 2-base all-in here from GuMiho against Clem? We're going to have to see. We're going to have to wait and see. Ugh. Charge, the second upgrade from that Twilight Council. So we've got Blink Stalkers. We will have charge lots when this attack hits. And I want to say some sentries, right? Sentries with force fields are an important tool here to hold off this attack that is surely coming very soon. And yes, indeed it is. So tanks across the map, Marines across the map. Marines leading. Well, yeah, I want Marines leading here so that the Stalkers cannot pick off a tank and then blink back, as he was trying to do here from Clem. So good scout there. We've got Stim finishing up here. We've got Combat Shield. We've got a Stim and Combat Shield timing attack here. And Clem microing his heart out, man. Die. Die. Cyclone. Die. We got 49 army supply to 29 in GuMiho's favor here. Charge is going to be finishing up here any second now. Any second. And GuMiho with the all-in. Oh, boy. Setting up at the third base. Shelling it with siege tanks. Charge is completed, and there we go. Charging on in. Sniping down the first siege tank. Sniping down. Can we take down the second siege tank here? Yes, we can, but there are a third and a fourth siege tank. Yes, so we need to fall back. Warp in, more zealots. These Stalkers have 3 kills and 0 kills apiece. 40 army supply to 18 here. Ugh. Maybe the third base was a mistake. Maybe 49 workers was a mistake here, but the third base is going to die. And this 2-base all-in is going to succeed, I feel like, man. What is left to hold here? We've got a sentry. We've got 5 charge lots, maybe 6. An Immortal just popped here. They are very good against siege tanks, but not good against these Marines. And one force field. Clem trying to hold on here with a discrepancy of 44 to 18 army supply. Alright, so maybe taking down the siege tanks. No siege tanks here. Oh, 1 siege tank. Oh my goodness, caster blindness. 1 siege tank and a handful of Marines is not hard to deal with here, but another siege tank shows up. We've got more Marines coming down that way. Still trying to take a third base here is Clem. And it's a 49 to 48 worker situation here. So, excellent job there. Again, taking down the siege tank, focusing down the siege tank here, and yes, no more siege tanks. And GuMiho has to go home, not empty-handed. Not empty-handed. He did kill a Nexus. But Clem, what an incredible hold there from our guy. Our EWC World Champion Clem playing Protoss, 3rd command center here from GuMiho. And, yep, Engineering Bay now doing a +1, the 8.5 minutes. But those upgrades are going to be far behind. Yo, did you think that was a sneaky twofer? I thought I was going to have to make that a sneaky twofer. Holy smokes. 36 to 26 is a lot closer than the Army Value discrepancy there has been in this game. So, sniping down the siege tank. Killing the siege tank there. Marauder stimming, scanning, sniping down an observer. Robotics Bay. Oh, Robotics Bay on the way here. And are we going to do Disruptors? Are we going to do Colossus here? We do have a third base, and it's saturated. Third base not quite done here from GuMiho. So income favoring Clem right now, putting pressure on the Terran player, even though, again, the army discrepancy is so stark right now. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely an incredible game right now. I cannot believe Clem is alive. He's retaking the third base as a 4th base. GuMiho's third base is happily getting saturated. He's calling down mules. That income's going to go up in his favor even more than it already is. But I cannot believe Clem is alive at all right now. He is going for Colossus. He's getting extended thermal lance. as well. We'll see if that's going to work out for him. I imagine that it probably will. This is crazy stuff, man. This is some absolutely crazy stuff. GuMiho is just so big. Every time he gets shoved back home, it seems like he's able to just show up with another ginormous army before any Colossus even exists. We've got a ton of Marauders in the group now. Stalker's not going to do very well. There's not even a shield battery. Good force field, cutting off a lot of these forces and then forcing the pickup and the drop back home. Another set of force fields. The Colossus are getting swipes off as much as they can right now. Here at 10 to 30, there are no extended thermal lance, but the Colossus ends up shoving him away. 4 kills on that brand new Colossus with short little laser beams. We don't have the long ones whose sentries are so expensive, and they are getting absolutely murdered right now. That is at least 5 or 6 sentries that have died so far. 8 sentries have died so far. They are not cheap. Widow Mine gets a hit on that Stalker. Doesn't quite kill the guy, though. From the shadows I come is right. Look at this 4th base. Look at this 4th base. It's not saturated yet. Clem's doing his ever-loving best to saturate it. Quite possibly. What a game. What an absolute banger of a game this is. I love heading out towards that 4th base from GuMiho. I like it a lot. Zealots. Nope, getting caught out and killed. One of them might make it home. Nope, he doesn't even try to make it home. He recognizes he's getting run down and killed before he makes it. Trying to move the position of the army to cover the 3rd base or the 4th base as GuMiho kind of sharks around from place to place. How many Colossus are there? There are now 2. Vikings out on the field, 2 as well. GuMiho now throwing up a +2 attack and a +1 infantry armor. Going to knock down these rocks for easier access to this 3rd base, or I guess it's the 4th base now. We will call it that. Clem trying to probe up a little bit during all of this, but man, does he have 3 Colossus yet? He does have 3 Colossus. Vikings are pretty scary. This one getting chased away. No, it's alone, and it gets killed immediately. There's only 2 Colossus remaining now, and they're getting surrounded by GuMiho. This is a disaster here. GuMiho getting a great flank attack on the backside. Another Colossus goes down. This Colossus burning as much as it can. Colossus getting direct hits on by the Vikings. The ground army's in trouble. The Colossus knows it's going to die. The shield battery's out of healing energy. And the Colossus goes down. And I think that might be it. Ladies and gents, 52 to 10 army supply. Enough remains here at the 4th base to snipe it and burn it down. GuMiho says, I'm having deja vu here. But the aggression has been nonstop from GuMiho. GG! And he gets a win on the back of that aggression. We're not going to let him work his score up any more than he is, than he needs to. But woo-wee, that was what we're talking about. That is an absolutely fantastic showing. Fantastic showing there from our guy GuMiho, getting the win here against a Protoss player, Clem. Man, Protoss is in such a bad place. They've been there for so many years. Just what? What do we need to do to help Protoss win? Just, the answer is not playing like Clem, obviously, dude. Resources lost 17,000 to 11,000. 11,000. Clem was favored in the income here the majority of the time of the last 10 minutes, but it still wasn't enough, dude. He ended up losing one Nexus. He's going to lose another one. 20 probes died. 8 SCVs went down at some point in this game. I have no idea when that was. But yeah, killing the tanks, fantastic. But Marina Marauder getting the job done well enough. All 3 Colossus died. 26 Stalkers, 11 Sentries. Just the micro here, the precision, the range of everything the Terran has in this entire arsenal is so powerful. Clem, he was late on his Colossus because he had to be. Because he was dealing with that early 2-base all-in attack that GuMiho went for. No, it didn't win the game for him, but it did enough damage to where he was able to get a 3rd base behind it, get a couple attack upgrades. He's working on +3 right now at 12 minutes, which is crazy impressive considering how late that engineering bay was. But that's how you play PvT, and obviously Clem knows what is going to happen to him, what GuMiho is going to try, but he can't even stop it in these shoes. I mean, that's how crazy this is right now. I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling so bad. All right. Well, that is going to be it for me today then. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, Legacy of the Void, and a Patreon cast for Rocket, who does support me for $10 a month out at patreon.com/Falcon Paladin. Thanks for doing that, man. Appreciate it. And we'll be back next month with more Rocket Patreon casts and maybe more Clem games a little bit later on down the week, too. So that's going to be it for me. Thanks for hanging out. You can catch me at Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, you take care of yourself.